Hello, this is Jcamera here, and today we're taking a look at LEGO Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace 7124 Flashspeeder, released in the year 2000. This was part of one of the first ever LEGO Star Wars waves, and these sets were mostly released to promote Phantom Menace. Honestly, I don't really have much to say for the intro, so let's get into a review. So here is the instructions. With this nice border, we have episode 1 on there with the different characters important to film, the light side and dark side, with Anakin in the middle. We have Liam Neeson, R2-D2, Queen Amidala, and Jar Jar Binks. On the other side, we have Darth Maul, Palpatine, and a battle droid. Then we have clips from the movie, because this is a year after Phantom Menace came out, so they were allowed to use that. We have the one minifigure being built, and then we have the whole build all the way through. And at the end, we have alternate builds. I like the detail that the character is tearing it apart and making something new out of it. That's really unique and interesting to me. Now we shall take a look at the minifigures. The only minifigure in this set is a Royal Guard figure set to protect Queen Amidala, or Padme. He has a pretty basic, dopey looking face. The generic LEGO head used in many LEGO sets at the time. He uses the old brown color, brown hands, brown police hat with no printing, and brown uniform with tan arms. Very simple figure, but this is meant to be just a throwaway guard, so it makes sense. And surprisingly enough, if I'm correct, this is exclusive to this set. Meaning if you want to have like a few of these to protect your queen, that's not going to be possible unless you buy multiples of this set. Still, I'm glad that this very small set has a rare and exclusive figure. Which is something I really like about these older Star Wars sets. They often include characters you wouldn't often get. Like, in 2002, there's the Twin Pod Cloudcast set that includes an exclusive Lobot figure, stuff like that, which they don't have to do, but it's really nicely appreciated. I'll admit it would have been nice, though, if maybe we got Captain Panaka instead, or Queen Amidala or Padme themselves, but I'll still take what we got. Here is the Flashspeeder itself, and for the year 2000, I think this holds up pretty well. Obviously, you can definitely tell it's the time period, not just because it uses the old greys instead of the newer bluish greys, and the old brown instead of the reddish brown, but you can tell from this windshield alone, that for me is the dead giveaway, and some of the pieces like this and that, you can definitely date it to the year 2000. Still, for that year, this is very well done, especially for such a small set. And I like that there's printed tile pieces right here. I don't know if this was like a thing in the Phantom Menace, but looks like they're maybe control panels, or maybe they're just there for detail for the sake of it. Underneath, there's not really much. It's just plates and these pieces. That's it. We have like little vents here, giving it a nice little look. The green color scheme really looks nice on this. We have a little control panel there, and a little lever to pull for different controls, and 2 seats for 2 different passengers. So you could have like the Royal Guards sitting here or something, or here, and like someone else could be driving. Up here we have a little rotating cannon, so you can have this like swishing around, turning it, and then firing, go pew pew pew. This can be lifted up to reveal a hidden compartment of different accessories. Where did it? The set only comes with one accessory, being these binocular pieces you can just give to the Royal Guard, so you can maybe try to see some battle droids or separatists. So yeah, you can just lift it up towards face. I think I got it on backwards, but you get the idea. What I really appreciate about this build, I think most people would know, is, you know, the video game Star Wars Complete Saga in 2007, and it had very much borrowed elements from these sets, many of them just copied. This is one of them. This was like in the later Phantom Menace levels, and a lot of people remember this from that, and seeing this will give a lot of nostalgia. It's just really cool to have this swooshing by and like firing at battle droids and all this. So you can have this for the battle of the like Naboo Palace, which is really cool. I think out of the sets from like the time period, I'd say at least for its year, it's one of the better ones. Hard to say it's the best, but like I do think a lot of people are very snooty towards that era of Lego because how it compares to modern sets, but I still think there's a charm here. And that's all I have to say about the set. Not much to talk about with one minifigure, one build. Like, I don't even know if it has 100 pieces or not. I'm actually not sure how many pieces this set had, and this was like $10, $20, somewhere there when it came out in US currency. Overall, I'd still recommend this set if you want to fancy some nostalgia, because some of the Star Wars sets, the small ones, at least used, are not that hard to get your hands on. Like, they can cost under $100 if you're lucky. I mean, it's definitely not a great value, but it could be worse. Like, the Lego Batman sets are minimum $100 if you don't find them, like, if you don't get lucky anyway. But yeah, that concludes the video. I got some more LEGO set reviews, including Star Wars sets. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later.